What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be going over how I think Red Death could end up appearing in The Flash Season 8. So guys, obviously the Red Death has been a villain that we've all wanted to appear since basically when he was teased in Season 5. So yeah, I'm really hoping that he actually ends up being one of the main villains for The Flash Season 8. But anyways, let's get into how he could possibly end up appearing. So my first theory as to how he can end up appearing is probably the most logical option as well. I think I explained this in my last video, but if you guys remember at the end of episode 5, or the last part of Armageddon, when they took away Reverse Flash's speed, all that negative Speed Force energy just like escaped Star Labs. Now, what if that negative Speed Force energy just went into somebody else or something along those lines? I think that's definitely possible. And with that being said, Eric Wallace did say that Barry doing something in Part 5 of Armageddon is what's going to cause the next main villain of The Flash. So could that be it? I think that would be awesome, seeing Red Death because of Reverse Flash, because of Reverse Flash's speed going away, all that negative Speed Force energy going into, whoever might end up being Red Death. I think that'd be a cool twist. In the comics, of course, Red Death is a combination of Batman and the Flash, and when they're fused together, they turn into a villain called the Red Death, obviously. So it would make sense on the show for the Red Death to be, a combination of two, things at least. Like it could be, Reverse Flash. Let's say he ends up getting his powers back somehow. He combines with Bloodwork. I think that would have made sense before he lost his powers. It could be as simple as something as somebody, as I said before, getting the negative Speed Force, having a negative Speed Force connection. They could just, they could definitely change that up from the comics. From it being two people combined, it could just be somebody that is a speedster called Red Death. I think that's definitely possible as well. So yeah, I guess it could be Bloodwork. That could be pretty interesting, but we do know about the villain, and we don't know if it's going to be Red Death. That's not confirmed yet. We do know about the villain, whoever it might be, is that this villain is supposed to be very scary, but also personal to Team Flash. Now, the scary part definitely checks out for Red Death, as if you look at him, he looks like a pretty scary villain. Now, if this is going to be Red Death, who could the identity of Red Death be if he's supposed to be a personal villain to Team Flash? Now, obviously, we have Eddie Thawne appearing in the next episode. We also have Ronnie Raymond appearing later in the season. So maybe it could even be Ronnie Raymond. Ronnie Raymond could be Red Death. Who even knows? Eddie Thawne, who really knows? But yeah, either one of them or anyone else that has been on Team Flash before, it could be pretty cool to see. But yeah, I'm really hoping that they actually, if it's not going to end up being Red Death, I just hope that the next villain is going to be a speedster. But yeah, unless there's like some big comic book villain I'm forgetting about that's not a speedster. Now, as I said before, the Flash is going to likely change up things from the comics. They've obviously done that in the past. So something else they could change up here is that Red Death might, be from another time or something like that. He time travels to Barry's time, and then that's how they meet or something like that. So let's say either Eddie or Ronnie actually ends up becoming Red Death. Now, if Ronnie became Red Death, I think that would still be very, very cool. That would give Caitlin another storyline, so she'd probably get a lot better as the season goes on. And that's a very personal villain to Team Flash, so I think that would be really cool to see. Now, Eddie, as a lot of people think Eddie might be Cobalt Blue or something like that. I think him being Red Death would be great as well. That would definitely give like a little bit of tension in Barry and Iris's marriage. I think that would be a cool storyline. So yeah, hopefully one of them ends up being Red Death. That would be really cool to see. Now, if they wanted to say that Red Death is a combination still between Batman and the Flash, they could also say that he's from another universe or another Earth or something along those lines. I think personally that would be really cool to see because, first of all, it's comic book accurate. But yeah, Red Death might not end up being the villain. He might be a villain in Season 9, or who knows, he might not even be a villain at all. But all I know is that everyone really wants him to appear on The Flash. So yeah, Cobalt Blue could end up being the villain. We never really know. But yeah, hopefully either Cobalt Blue or Red Death appears. That would be really cool to see. But anyways, I'd say that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment your thoughts on this video down below, as well as, your own opinions in regards to how you guys think Red Death might end up appearing in The Flash Season 8 or in future seasons. I'm also really interested to see who you guys think Red Death might actually end up being, of course, if he ends up appearing. So make sure you guys comment all that down below, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.